Keep It Cool is a smart distribution company leveraging on technology and also decentralized cold chain. So we basically provide cooling as a service to fish value chain players and stakeholders in order to reduce post-harvest losses in the value chain. Our main aim at Keep It Cool is connecting supply chain, the whole supply chain, mainly mapping demand and supplying that demand with the fish from African supply chain. So on a day-to-day basis, we take orders from our agents. We have over 67 agents who take fish from us, and the next day we distribute the fish to them before midday. And we do this using our temperature-controlled facilities and technologies. And this smart distribution provides transparency and traceability of the fish back to the farms, which are mainly in Kenya, African farms here. The fishing community, as you know, has been facing a lot of challenges because of cheap imports of fish. And what we're trying to do is to give them a chance to take on the market, and by providing them a marketplace, a virtual marketplace through a B2B e-commerce platform. And we are also providing them with capability to store, that is the cold chain and the cold storages. And in addition to that, we have youths who are working in our distribution in the last mile, specifically the motorbike riders, and also we have employed 2 drivers as well to do our last mile logistics as well. In addition to that, we are working to get more distribution centers in Nairobi and more processing areas in Homabay, creating employment on both sides of the value chain, which we intentionally want to put more women in, because women have not been involved in the fish value chain. It is mainly dominated by men because fishermen are men. Now we want to involve a lot of women in the processing area. At the moment, we only have one aggregation center. We want to put more aggregation centers across the lake. We're in the southern part of the lake, in South Nyanza, in Homabay. We want to go up north in Busia, in Bondo and Usenge, and collect more fish from those areas. And also in terms of market access, we want to be able to service other markets, not just Nairobi Central. We want to be in Thika, in Juja, in Ngong, in Rongai, and open distribution centers across these satellite cities, satellite towns around Nairobi metropolitan area. And in addition to that, we also want to improve the technology and improve on traceability so that fish from Kenyan markets are not confused from fish imports, and therefore we'll have better leverage to sell Buy Kenya, Build Kenya in the fish supply chain. Kenya Catalytic Job is one of the few initiatives that are trying to build local companies, and from where I'm sitting as a founder of a local-led company, this has been a challenge, and I want to commend them for starting this initiative, because it will give us, or by us I mean all startups that are going to be selected, a momentum, and that will basically be important in early stage companies, because there's a lot of risk, so they're de-risking our investment as founders and co-founders. So that's a very noble initiative.